Okie dokie, everybody. Welcome back to me and Grounded. My name's Daniel, and yeah, I've been busy. I've been busy. I actually named the title of the stream and this episode. I need to go and get some upgrades, and I want to complete the Hedge Lab today. Yeah. So the reason I need upgrades is because I want the insect hammer. I need the insect hammer so that I can get one of the I can get the milk molars so that I can increase my stack size, the resource stack size, because I seriously I'm bored of running back and forth to the oak tree with 10 acorn pieces. I am nearly there. I'm getting that as soon as I can as well. So to get the insect hammer, we need to kill stink bugs. And to kill stink bugs, we ideally need a gas mask. But if you go to the where is it? You're down here somewhere. Oh, I haven't even actually got the recipe unlocked yet for the gas mask because I need to research the gas mask part. But you need to kill a stink bug to get stink bug parts to make the gas mask, which I love and hate because it makes you have to work with the lower tier stuff, and all of a sudden once you get increased into the tier 2 stuff, it's all of a sudden a lot easier once you get to that point. But yeah, I've been busy. I built a house. Yeah. So this is my plan for the kitchen so far. I definitely need more bits in here. That's going to be for storing stuff for the smoothies, which will be in the smoothie station, but I haven't built the smoothie station yet. That will store water eventually when I make a canteen, but I don't want to waste the resources by making a canteen tier 1. There's an upgraded version that you can get hopefully fairly shortly, which will save the resources. I'm going to make this into some sort of living room type area, but to make the chairs I needed the berry leather recipe, so I can make a berry chair. And for now I'm going to have this as sort of a workbench area. Possibly I might make something else out of this. And upstairs I've got my cooker, because the ants can go underneath and steal your food, as I found out, which I will work on at some point. This is the most cost-effective way to create berry leather. I'm hoping this is done by the time I need it in a minute. Spinning wheels are, again, a cheap way to make various silks. Rope. These have been working very hard. I'm expecting to want to make more. This should be ground up into more mushroom slurry, which I'm starting the grind now for future upgrades. I'm storing my plank pallets up here for a minute. I might put them somewhere else. And this is the start of my tower for the future. On my, in fact, the 2 games I've been playing on my game and the one I'm playing with Shannon. Yeah. There's a zipline that goes over to there. There's a zipline that goes to fun places over there. There's not one that goes over to there yet. So what I've been working on is my storage room, because I want to make it efficient now, rather than have to make it bigger and bigger each time. Yeah, I've been gathering a few resources, and probably going to put weapons and armor down this one for a minute. This is where all my bug bits are. there's not very many bugs in there. I still have this lot to research, which I'm hoping to do some of that on camera. I can move you out of there now. Particularly want to do that, because that produces a weapon. And that I need to do next. And that will help my mushroom slurry production. So, I've got a cheaty way, so to speak, on how to take out some stink bugs. So I'm going to kill 2 bugs with 1 stone, essentially. I want to shut that door, just in case an ant goes in there. I have my bow. I am probably going to die here, but hopefully I don't. Because over here, just past the anthill, many stink bugs that sit just up here.
Taking a look around.
One of the ways I could do this is to encourage them to the anthill. And Mr. Hayes. Excellent. The other way, there's a wolf spider over here, where that branch just moved. So what I've been doing, or what I did to do my first sort of couple of wolf spiders before, you take your bow, shoot him in the face, then you run this way, shoot the wolf spider in the butt, they get really, really upset and then run back this way.
I need an antidote!
Come on. And then what you can do is you can hide in this water, and they won't
That
attack
might
you.
be too much spider, even
They'll
for
attack
me.
each other. I'm about to die. I'm about to die. Poison. Great. Love it. Easy fight each other. Now then. Almost guarantee the wolf spider will win this fight. Really don't want to have happen. Some mosquitoes around here as well. They come over and occasionally cause problems. You don't
Hey, Ann. What's the news?
And I died. And it obviously dropped everything over there. Fantastic. I didn't see how many stink bug parts I got. Chances are by the time I get back over there, the wolf spider will have already recovered a load of its health.
Rabbit's foot. Mort Noir lipstick. Fake hall pass. Whew. Looks like it's all still.
Weapon. Insect hammer needs 4 parts. Of course you need 4 parts. Why would you need 4 parts when I have 3? Mr. Wolf Spider. I have another target for you.
Not feeling good at all.
I will take some more health. Of course you've moved.
Pretty good.
I die. I'm not too fussed by that. Sweet. I think we're going to live this one. I'd very much like to grab all my arrows back. At least as many as I can find again. It's an awful lot of effort just to get the few bits I needed for today. Now we're going to head over to the Hedge Lab once I've made the hammer. Pollen. How many am I short on arrows? Missing 2. Oh, that's probably 2 there. We can avoid you. It's fine. It's fine. I don't need to fight you anymore. Go back to sleep. So the main reason I need the hammer is for the milk molars to make all my storage just seem a little bit more less spacious. Running back and forth with like 10
Angry ants chopping around over here.
10 things at a time. Hopefully the berry leather's going to be ready when I get back. 7 parts, fantastic. Can I... It's a Shannon! I didn't see a Shannon. Yes, I am streaming. Daniel is fine. Got a bit of a throat thing going on because of hay fever. Hay fever sucks.
Science!
No, I do not need lemsip. It's not the cold, it's just yuck from hay fever. Alright, time to go to sleep. Why am I going upstairs? Sleep is there. No, upstairs. Enjoy. Have fun in town. Leather, leather, leather. All of the leather. Do I have enough now? One more. Can I just make you from here? Much. One of you. And one of you. I shall drop off everything that I've got. What have I got on me? It's going to go straight into that one. Nada. Anything in there? Anything in there? I don't actually have any more leather left now anyway, so that's fine. That needs to go in there, and that, and that, and that. Sure. Actually, yeah, you can come out there now. Nothing else needs researching, so that's fine. Sit in there for a second. Nope. Sort all this out again because Pebblite hammer is in my inventory, so you can go in my special box of old stuff. Oh yeah, I found the rotten lava blade, which allowed me to create the non-rotten version. Probably should have used that on the spider, but whatever. It's done now. Is there anything else I don't need on me? Because I am... Oh, I didn't have my shield on either, apparently. Yeah, I'm very aware that I'm going to need just a few bits. Don't need that much rope. And I will grab some more sap probably on the way. Cool. Right, we are off to the Hedge Lab. I've got some food on me, so that can be
That tastes
eaten. I'm going to take
surprisingly not terrible.
put that on to cook. That one.
Aphid on the move. That's not so bad.
Wait. Yeah, so the Hedge Lab is it's quite a sizable place. Would definitely recommend bringing dandelions. Now, if you find the trinket one, which I obviously have, that means you can just have an infinite version of the dandelion. Basically, if you fall from a high point at this point now, I shall show you, because hopefully I don't fall. I need to show you. I'll do this. But the non-trinket version breaks after each use. I did spot on an old video that I've been watching by some other YouTubers. They used to have durability, so you'd have it for a little bit of time, but eventually it would break. I'm pretty sure they're now just sort of one-time use because they've got the trinket available. Yeah, annoyingly, it was I think the second dandelion I broke after the video last week, or whenever it was. Oh yeah, let me put my hammer on my hotbar now. Now I've got a couple of tier 2 weapons. I might do some upgrading. But I almost kind of want to wait till I get some tier 3 stuff, just to save the bits and pieces that I need. Can't be bothered to fight you. More spider. I'm going to ignore that lava as well, because by the time we leave the lava yard, we'll have killed so many of these that it will just be boring fighting them. Ow. I just ran straight through bombardier territory, didn't I? Oh, apparently the game has just crashed. Sweet. Spam round to fast. Welcome to the Hedge Ascent. So, probably will find some sap. Didn't want to come over here in case I set off the we found the Hedge Ascent thing. So I was over here a minute ago grabbing the few berries that I did. You'll find that you can occasionally spot some berries up in the trees, and you can just shoot them with a bow and they'll fall down. was a couple that I shot on the outside of the bush, so they won't be there at the moment. I'm going to go to this field station. Sure, why not? Let's just spend all of the monies I've got. Nothing extra. There is a collectible.
The Kinder Science lab modules have not held up as well as anticipated. I thought hiding these lab units in the hedge would provide a bit of protection from my rampaging children. But it appears not even the sanctuary of these leaves can protect my work from an errant flingman disc. The subsequent breaches in the lab structures have invited all manner of arachnid invaders to wander in. My plan is to recalibrate the tasty bots for defensive action. A stopgap solution, to be sure, but I've no time for repairs, not when I'm so close to unlocking the mysteries of raw science.
I feel like there's probably some more bits and pieces up in the trees that we need to find, but I'm not going to worry too much about that. Always grab juice when I can. There's the raw science thing going off.
Don't look down! Don't look down!
The very first time I played this, I completely forgot about this room up here. Just completely went straight past it. I was like, nope, not going in there. So we're going to find your first few robots.
Let's keep the new one.
Sweet. And each one of the robots will just drop you some raw science.
Burgal Transcription Unit 87.10.25. Order number 73.
I find it a wonder that the burgal Mark IVs never caught on. I believe them to be far superior to the Mark IIIs. Those never lived up to my expectations.
How's that?
They can only calculate post-cooking burger weights to the nearest tenth of a pound. And they only had enough memory for one seasoning module, salt.
Yeah, boring. It's a great cutscene, but
Scabby. Surveyor connection established. Use survey stations to scan for analyzed materials. Visit additional stations to expand the survey network.
let's take it, then I don't need to worry about coming back. Yeah, so basically, now that that lever's been pulled, you can look for anything that you've already scanned. So if you're struggling to find new versions of the same resource, or you want to know where, say, the wolf spiders spawn, you can look for the wolf spider fangs, and then it will just tell you where the nearest ones are. But you do need to go to the various field stations and activate them to expand it or make it bigger, the area they can scan. So this sort of circle here is the one from the Hedge Lab, and this one by the tree here will cover this much. But if you obviously find the other ones that are in this kind of area, you'll be able to scan the whole area. If you were to look for acorns, it will just tell you there's mostly acorns around here. There's actually a couple that are over sort of here somewhere, I think, covering a doorway. Might have already harvested them, but yeah, if you look for bombardier parts, it'll tell you there's bombardiers over here, but it won't tell you there's any over here for a minute because you can't see that area. But once you find a field station in that area, it will tell you there's some bombardiers in this kind of spot. It's kind of helpful, especially if you're looking for very, very, very rare tier 3 stuff. But there's only a couple of spots for some of the very end-game items. That's the raw science you're telling me about. If you're struggling for some of the inset parts as well, you can break these web sacks. They occasionally have just odd bits in there. I don't want to play with the chance I don't get all the pieces I need. So, hence we went and killed
Spiderling here. I shall name it.
Thingbugs beforehand.
I'll start working on my acceptance speech.
Temporarily set a respawn point there in case I die. Find a scabby.
For so long, I have felt taunted by the spiders of the yard. Climbing, crawling, skittering with the greatest of ease. Oh, and how they delight in violating my workspace. I can't take a single step without getting stuck in their confounded webbing. I'm wasting daylight, running, climbing, surviving, traversing this broken lab. The entire yard, for that matter, has become untenable. But perhaps my spider friends hold the key to my problems.
I did that the first time and ended up in the right place and never been able to do it since. Always have to do it a couple of times. There's a reason I'm going up here. There is a scabby for one, and to complete the game 100%, you need to get all the scabbies. More importantly, there is a milk boulder on top of the juice box that we ran past. Shannon just made a comment saying just mash buttons. Eventually you'll get that. I'll try one more time. Hey.
Taking a look around.
So, as many of those as I can find at early game will help. So I fall off here and make myself look silly. Nope. Oh, I did it. Fortunately, it's the wrong colour. I need the gold ones. We've got two different tiers. The white ones you get for health, stamina, food and water drain, mutations. Oh, and healing. You can increase how effective your healing is from any source of healing. And then the gold ones, you can increase your arrow stack size, which I normally do last, the resource stack size, and consumable size. So you can, in theory, have more than 5 bandages or 5 pieces of food. So I bought the silk rope. That takes you over to the bird bath. Which I could do as of now, but I don't really want to do it just yet.
Oh my god! Ugh. Just another monument to consumerism invading our natural habitat. Super grody.
Me off.
Science.
Just want to show you in here, whilst I'm here. This is one of the bosses. But there's a lot of people that sort of come here the first time and they're sort of kind of scared to come in. There's nothing actually in here apart from this little spot over here. As you unlock the recipe later on, it'll tell you how to make it, and you bring over a piece of food, offer the piece of food, and then a very large spider will come out of that web. And the hope is that you kill it and reap the rewards, but if you, for some reason, don't, at least on the easy setting, it will replenish the food, so you don't necessarily waste the food offering. So you can come back at that point and grab it if you aren't strong enough to actually defeat her the first time. I did find that out the hard way before. We're definitely not ready to take her on yet, even if we did have the recipe, which is somewhere around this place. Stamina. Another scabby. So many scabbies to start off with. I know we defeated her 10 times in a row, but we also had better gear. She's pretty easy once you've got the gear.
Science.
This is a lot easier than lab.
Science. No idea where you are. I am probably going to regret having not slept soon, but I can't get back there now.
Science.
No, little spiders are still stuck outside. Go. Bandages. another collectible.
Today, Trudy asked, or rather insisted, I take a break from my work for a family day. I'll admit, the argument that preceded my reluctant agreement was one for the ages. She just doesn't understand how important the work is. But in the end, all was not lost. As fate would have it, our little trip to Stormin' Beach's Wave Park has given me fresh inspiration. A particular attraction sported a zip line over an undulating pool filled with sun-baked tubers, basking in the light of the cruel sun that baked them like red raisins. But I digress. It was the zip line that captured my imagination. Such an elegant solution to my problems in the hedge. When we got home, it was straight back to work. After another argument, of course.
And we're nearly at the lab. The light for a second. Shield back on. Just on principle. That's faster. That. That's also annoying.
Early test runs on the zipline system have produced mixed results. Prices on steel cable are ridiculous, so I've been forced to proceed with my original idea, spider thread. I'm using web samples from my unwanted guests with a few clever alterations, of course.
Why is that door locked?
Things were going well until Sarah threw yet another toy into the hedge. I swear that the lost city of Atlantis might be found beneath the roots of this blasted bush. I told them both, no baseballs, no flingman discs, no more throw. I'll need to find a way to strengthen the zip lines, and I've forbidden the children from playing in the yard, temporarily, of course. Dinner will be, I would say, awkward, I suspect.
And where there are spiders. I see you.
Taking a look around.
PP, I did. Stuff back. The good stuff I've got on my other games. So many upgrade rocks. I'm going to take some health because that's going to be great. Great use for my time. You may as well search.
Science!
Got bits and pieces there. Oh, password. That's the whole reason we're going around this place, is to find the password. Yeah. Robots that are in here have dealt with the some of the spider. Don't forget this figurine. Very important. Slightly higher tier, so it's going to do a little bit more damage. So many spider bits. Cool. They're going to be very upset with me when I get home. Goes up to the resource room. I think we've got all of the... Yeah.
Eureka! I've always wanted to say that.
There's no point me zipping down to there because I'm going to end up hitting that branch.
Spiderling here. I shall name it Doug Jr.
I feel like there's a door down here we need to open up so we can come back this way.
Science.
Oh, already open. This was the whole reason I wanted the... Screaming at me, spider. So. This was the whole reason I wanted to make sure I bought the tier 2 hammer. There's a gold molar just here.
I don't have a death wish!
Yeah, so this milk molar over here is the only one that's actually open before you get the hammer. I'm guessing they purposely left it open for people that didn't know anything about the game. Once you realise that you can actually break them and actually get upgrades out of it, it kind of prompts you to then go get some more. I want to get back inside there. Oh, they're attacking from downstairs. That's why I can hear spiders. I didn't want to fall down here. Yep, definitely don't want to fall down here. But I will take a moment.
Oh, I'm stuck in this web! chance to observe a spider in the wild.
Very aware, all of a sudden gone very, very quiet. I'm not concentrating at all. Yeah, I didn't want to fall down here. Luckily, you can get back up here. Oh, my arrow. Probably a silly idea, but there is some signs. On the floor. Oh, just pebbles, aren't you? Yeah,
Burgal transcription unit 89.10.5. Order number 20.
Burgal, did you organize my research notes on the material properties of the hedge berries as I directed?
Of course. Well, no.
Good. Great. Explain.
I have logged 110,437 different algorithms for organization and compiled them into an alphabetical list. That menu is being printed now and should be ready for review in approximately 12 weeks. After that is complete, I will be able to organize your research notes based on the algorithm you select.
Well, let me know when it's done then.
so this is where we zipped down to the milk molar. Must be upstairs then. The next place to go. Been that way. Head upstairs. Yeah, so there's a storage room up here, which has got probably a little bit more stuff than I can physically carry, but we'll soon find out. Maybe those spiders have come out. I'm just greedy. I don't actually need all this stuff, but I also don't want to have to come back and collect them all. I'm probably going to have to. Can I make some more bandages? I can make some more bandages. By some, I mean one. Because by some, I mean less than one. Let's eat you for some food and some health.
I'd eat this normally.
I didn't mean to pick up the second food item that I picked up. Let's eat that if we need to. Many spaces of space. 5. That's like 2 spaces of clover leaves. Don't need that many clover leaves. We're near clover leaves at home. Yeah. Which did what? I was supposed to drop off over there. that raw science.
This is a lot easier than lab.
I feel like whilst we're on the roof, there's something else I need to get. There's another milk farmer up here. Is it over there? Somewhere near the factories, but maybe not. Let's just head back up there. Definitely gone a different way. There's one more science up there. Oh, there is a tooth up here. See, I know what I'm talking about. I know there's a tooth up here. And I'm back to the zip line again. Password piece. Yeah, there's no point in making 2 more bandages to fill that slot up. One of these goes down to a door that I couldn't open earlier. Now can. Also goes to a room that we can unlock earlier. Can. Now I've got all the pieces. Password. Let's find out. I am missing one. Where have I not been then? Grab that one.
Oh my god!
It'll be this one. Specifically, that piece of paper there. Because we've not been over here yet. Speak of the devil, the raw science tracker is very helpful when you find places that you've not been to before. There must be some more below us, I'm guessing. There are some parts of this lab that are actually on the floor, as you saw. I think that's a adventure for the daytime. Main things you want to get in here is the
Oh, so this is a super chip?
Hedge
Not what I
chip.
was expecting, but hey, if it gets me home, it gets me home.
Don't forget to grab that, because that's also very useful.
It is likely that this will be my last log from the Hedge Lab. Regrettably, the spider infestation has only worsened. Last night, I had a close encounter with a giant brood mother that shook me to my core. Couple that with the strange radio signals I've been receiving, and I no longer think this facility is safe.
Burgal here. Can I start you off with a double-charred barbarian bacon burger? It's made the Roby's way.
Burgal, initiate evacuation protocols for the Hedge Lab. Make sure any remaining biometric scanners and passcodes are encrypted in the mainframe.
Is that really necessary, sir?
Yes. Oh, yes. Absolutely necessary. We're being watched.
Before we leave, really fell off then. We should go and grab this, which is also very important.
Science!
Scientists make this look harder than it is.
Brewed by the recipe. Which we can't actually get yet because we need an oven. But it also saves me coming back here specifically to get it. So eat milk. Probably not going to do all the milk molders on camera. Just 'cause after you've done 3 or 4 each point, but if I'm near them, I will definitely try and grab them.
Let's see what we can find.
Just trying to work out exactly where I am. No, I'm not anywhere near where I think I am. I was thinking I could drop from here onto the bird bath, but that's like over there somewhere. What even is it? It's 3 AM. Cool. Won't be able to sleep anytime soon. I need to go over to burgal. So very aware I had some major trouble tracking down a scabby at one point. I can't remember exactly where I was. It was annoying because I kept running up and down looking for it. Here somewhere. There's a branch somewhere around here. I want to say it's
Right there!
that branch. Close. Must be out this way then. That's where the science is.
Science!
I shall come back unless it's up that branch. No, not very obvious. Okay, I need to get back to Mr. Burgal to turn in this chip on. And then we need to sleep, so I can show you the cutscene that's associated with it on camera. And Burgal is very far away from here.
Aphid on the move.
Yeah, that was very successful. I can at least now go and start obtaining milk molders off camera. Which I definitely want to work towards, because hard work towards the end, just looking for the last of them. Yeah, if you sit there and sort of wait around for a little while to get that hammer, it can make it a bit more difficult to progress. But I'm hoping the spiders are sleeping when we get over there. Yeah, I think the next time I stream, I'm probably going to do the pond. Unless I find some other reason to do some other bits, but the pond lab is going to be the next sort of natural step. If I don't do that, then I might just do the anthill, and then that. Cool, marble territory. This is the field station that I think I can get to, but can't get to, and I know I can't get to it because the snake bugs there. Yeah, there's a tunnel below us with the field station in it. I'm probably going to forget that there's a tunnel there. In at least the next 3 or 4 episodes' time, I'll remember that I can get in there now. Stink bug. That's stink bug. I am A-okay with that. I'm not. I just don't want to fight it. Once we're heading towards spider territory. Yeah, you're awake. Of course you're awake. Why would you not be awake? Cool, no spiders. Did I just not push the button and walk out the other way? I did exactly that.
Always happy to see a repeat customer.
I apologise for the amount of talking.
How can I help you today? Huh. You made it back in one piece. How unexpected. You are more resourceful than I thought. Hand it over and we can see what data Dr. Tully backed up upon it. Processing. Processing. This is the Hedge Super Chip. Forgive me, I forgot to mention the nasty spiders before I sent you up there. I hope they were not too much trouble. Ha ha. Ah. I am feeling much more like myself. Take it from me. There's nothing quite like a reverse lobotomy. Thank you. Now, what is it you were wanting to know? Oh yes, the location of the other super chips. There are 4 labs throughout the yard, each with a super chip. The Hedge Lab, the Pond Lab, the Haze Lab, and the Black Ant Lab. And you have already made it through the hedge, so now on to the others. I will mark the locations of the super chips in those labs. Please find them and return to me so we can figure out how to repair the spacer. Oh, before you leave, check out the new recipes in the ASL Terminal Science Shop. That could be helpful for some of the tougher challenges. Ask away, my friend.
Yeah, I don't really want to ask him about anything else that's on there, because that's just more information than we need to hear. My most favourite thing to unlock. Zip lines. Now we can travel anywhere we like. Just need to make up a zipline anchor and throw some silk on there. I shall save the rest because one of those gives us some stuff later. Resource stack size.
Ready!
Then we stack up to 15.
Why do it your way when you can do it the Roby's way? Put your cares away and have an exponentially great day.
And we spend
Processing.
3 on mutations. Let's go.
Time!
You'll soon find out that there are many, many milk molders. The important thing to know with the milk molders is that once you collect all of them in the game, if you decide you're going to go to a new game plus, the white milk molders that you get essentially respawn. Then they add to your current level. So it's worth going through the game, finding every milk molder that you can find. Use the guide to finish it off. Obtain them all, because you need that for 100% of the achievement anyway. Sorry, for the 100% achievement. But then, go to a new game plus, it will make it more difficult. But at the same time, you then get all the white milk
At least
molders
it's clean.
reset.
Ish.
So you can then go around and find more. If you do several sort of playthroughs, you could stack up your health to very silly numbers. That's raw science in that cave, I think. Not going in there yet. If not, it's in the anthill. But yeah, for the healing part of it, say you can get your healing down to very, very silly numbers in the future, in theory. Like, 1 bandage does, I don't know, works very, very, very well. I think at this point you can stack up your health to 105 or plus 105. That will then carry over, so you can then add another 10-15 points to it with each milk bottle you spend. And I'm pretty sure it goes back to needing 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5. So you can potentially get quite a lot of health. sweet home. There's nothing on me that needs researching whilst I'm out. No. Definitely not going to wake at that time. I've got a load of stuff that needs researching. So I might just go and do some of those. Silk that's in there, sure. We can come back and grab those bits. So over here is a box for spider bits. And some spider chunks. That's all going to spoil. That can go in there for a minute. That can sit up there. That can also go up there. What do I need to actually do? Probably need to do that, because that should unlock something that I think it's going to unlock. That's going to unlock something that I want to make. And sure, let's go for that, because that's probably going to give more raw science. And I can start gathering crow feathers. Every time the crow lands on top of something like that, for instance, it will drop a random feather every now and again.
Science!
You didn't give me what I thought you was going to give me. Mosquito needle.
Hey, Aunt. What's the news?
Yes, that did give me more than I was expecting. That was 50. Super helpful. Right, I think I will actually sleep, just because I'm going to end up sleeping by accident and not recording the sleep for 8 hours.
Please don't move, and look straight ahead. I promise you won't feel a thing.
It's a go for molecular reduction. Spacer is primed.
Where you are going, all your worries will seem so small.
That was different for a nightmare. What was that? Ominent and the Spacer are in my dreams now? This is spooky. I hope Burgal has some answers.
Which we can get next time that we go over there and talk to him. But the cutscene only comes up once, so I think I'm actually going to wrap up this morning. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoy the episode in YouTube if you're watching on YouTube. Other than that, I'm not sure when I'm going to stream, but I will do my best to make that obvious when I do. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy, guys, and enjoy the rest of your day. Take it easy. Bye.